In this video, I'm going to plan out the very last week in my Erin Condren monthly planner. Hi, I'm Kristen and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. I can't believe it's the last week. I mean, I can. It's just crazy. Look at how much we've used this. It's so chunky and there's a lot back here that I didn't use. Let's see, let's review. I haven't checked anything off. I've done these things. I just haven't actually like marked it in my planner. Let's just real quick go through that. I kind of added another thing to my list. I've been using this Refresh Brain Dump journal and it's been awesome. So like this was the list that I did like for this week. Well, I did it the previous week, but I kept working off of it. And so all of this stuff kind of got filtered out over here. And then everything that's highlighted is stuff that I moved to the next list. So I did this list on June the 12th and then just kind of worked off of it for the whole, like since the 12th until now. And then I made a new list today and migrated over this much stuff was what was left off of this list. So that like feels really good. It was, I don't know, a little over a week. I got a lot of that stuff done. So that's pretty cool. And so now this is the new list. This was the stuff from the previous week, and then this is what I added new. And so there wasn't nearly as much. And I feel like maybe this week I just felt very overwhelmed. I had a lot on my mind, and then I got most of the stuff done, and so I just didn't have anything really floating around my head other than the regular day-to-day stuff that I didn't add to this. But so now this is kind of what I'm going to be working off of for the next week's list. So I'm going to have that over here, and let's check some of these things off. I did Aldi yesterday. I finished my closet. I did my self-care plan. I did the kettle. I did the resub. I haven't done the savings deposit yet because I'm still waiting for some money to hit my account. And then groceries, normally that was gonna be like ordering groceries, and I still haven't decided if I wanna do that yet. I went to Aldi and got most of the stuff I need. I just kinda need to go and just re-look, I don't know, and see if there's anything I need to grab. And I probably won't even order. So I'm gonna actually take this off. Well, let's leave it on there because it doesn't say like delivery. I have to go out today, and so I will look at that before I go and then see if I need to stop by the store. So that's what I'll do. And then we are here on the 21st, and I'm gonna move this dinners list to next week for sure. And then the savings deposit and the groceries I'll probably do, you know, today or tomorrow. And then let's go through here. I did my laundry. I did the coffee and the kettle. I know I cleaned the kitchen. I didn't put the trash out yesterday. I do still need to do floors, and my son needs to do his laundry. And then I'll get the bathrooms done, maybe tonight, actually. So, okay, so we've got that, and then let's actually look at my tending list. I haven't been checking things off of here very diligently. If you remember, I had pulled this out and taped it to, or put it on one of those coil clips, and I didn't like it, so I ended up just pulling it off the coil clip and it ripped, and I put it back here where it's supposed to go with some washi. So let's see. I did all of this, and I don't really need, so this is something I want to talk about. We'll talk about that in a second. I have this little pouch that I've been keeping the colors that I use for my tending list stuff. Let's get some stuff out here. My clothes, I did, are we in frame over here? Okay, so I did finish my closet, and then the only thing left for my clothes is to go buy. I need to get like a swimsuit, and I want to get like a summer dress, like something with a pattern. I have like a plain one, but I want to get something like a little more casual with like a floral pattern or something maybe, or maybe just like a navy and white striped dress. I don't know, we'll see. And then, so the savings stuff, I haven't done cleaning. I'm gonna not check off cleaning yet just because I still have like, I feel like the bathrooms and the floors are pretty big cleaning things. And I don't want to check it off until I do at least one of those. And then we're planning now, so I can check that off. And then the daily, I don't check these. It's not that I'm not doing them. I mean, some days I'm not doing them, but like I've actually read today too, so I will check that off. And I did fill up my water cup, but like I'm not checking them every day. And then I'll get to this, I'll look at it, and then I'll be like, did I do that on Wednesday? I don't know. And so I just don't check it. It doesn't, I don't know. We know I don't do the daily stuff, but I'm also kind of figuring out that I'm still not using this correctly. This is all just kind of like arbitrary things. I'm learning, and I've done the, like the refresh, the quarterly refresh. We'll talk about that when I do my tending list video, but I've kind of figured out that I have a better understanding of how to use this. It's taken 6 months, but we're getting there. So we'll talk about that in the next video, about my tending list for July and everything, and I'll go over my quarterly refresh in there. So what else do I have in here? I think we wanted to talk about the self-care. Maybe I'll talk about this in my quarterly refresh too, but because it was on my like tending list and my to-do list, I just kind of want to touch on it real quick. These are wild cards from Cultivate What Matters. Not this. This actually has nothing to do with this video, so I'll move that. But these are wild cards that you can purchase from Cultivate What Matters. They also have some freebies on their site, but these are like in the packs that you can purchase. And so I filled this out. I think I said I was going to use some of the printable calendars or something to do that list. But then I was flipping through my wild cards and I saw these and I was like, oh, that's what this is for. I'll just use this. So I did this one first, and this was just kind of like a brainstorm about self-care. And then this was where I like kind of scheduled it all out. Basically, it's just decided like from this list, what are things I can do every month, every week, every day, and every season. So then I like dispersed it that way. What I realized when I was doing this was that I don't consider things like self-care that are like a bubble bath or face masks, that kind of stuff, like the pampering stuff doesn't fall under self-care to me. And I have like I think that's where my like mental block was with doing self-care, is that doesn't refresh me or re-energize me, or it doesn't bring me joy to have like a bubble bath. I'm just not a girl that does that kind of stuff, and I'm okay with it. I'm not like, but in my mind, that's self-care. And so I was always thinking like, oh, I need to be, if I want to take care of myself better, I need to do, you know, a whole bubble bath ritual and do my face mask and like, you know, pamper myself with all these like products and things. For me, like hygiene type stuff is just like part of your personal routine. And so like there are things that I was thinking of as self-care, like painting my toenails and like doing self-tanner and stuff, but that's really part of just like hygiene for me, and it doesn't re-energize me, or it doesn't like make me feel relaxed, or it's not doing anything to like take care of me other than just like hygiene stuff. I don't know, like it's with like brushing your teeth and stuff like that. Like that's that's kind of in my mind where that falls. And so it was always really hard to do self-care stuff because that's not what it meant to me. And so I realized like the stuff that to me that's taking care of myself is, you know, the things that bring me joy: reading, watching Formula One, having a movie night, going and checking on my plants every morning. I love doing that, like going outside and looking at my plants, playing Minecraft, what makes me feel refreshed. Like, these are things that are none of these are pampering, like in the sense that, you know, going to a spa, having a spa day or something. So anyway, I finally kind of like figured out my plan, and I don't need to like buy supplies for these things. I do need to like schedule them, and that's something that I am working on for, like I did the one extra thing. This was kind of what I was referring to with like self-care stuff, like self-tanner, pedicure, face mask, hair mask. That's not to me self-care and so this isn't really like scheduling it, but these are things. So I had said like I need to schedule them on the calendar. So now I'm going to add this kind of stuff to like my calendar, I guess. I don't know that I need to, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Do I need to write this in on my calendar? Like cleaning, I already have like the cleaning checklist. I could put like the long walk and the movie night on my weekly plan, and then the menu plan and the food prep, I usually kind of write something on Sundays about that, which actually I think I'm going to move it to Saturdays. That's something else I'll talk about in my quarterly refresh. And then like moving my body, I need to like schedule that. I think that's like the big one that I really need to see on my calendar. And then F1's always on my calendar. These are like habits, I guess. These are things I can add to my calendar, and then these are things I can add to my calendar. So anyway, I feel like I've kind of made like a decent amount of progress there, and I'm happy about it. The saving stuff I'll check off probably this weekend. But anyhow, let's get to the planning. And let me move this. I'll put this in with my quarterly refresh stuff, this too, and we'll talk about that in the next video. Maybe I'll film that one right after this. And I don't need these anymore. Whoops, that one went flying. Okay, so let's see. I am going to do my last little grid here, and then let's see what I have that we can use sticker wise. Plants are cute. Oh, I also like these blue ones. Let's save these for like August because of the yellow, maybe. Just like that'll look cute in my my compact vertical because there's going to be yellow on the page. So let's do that, and I'll actually not put them in June. I'll just stick them directly into the August folder. And let's use some of these. It looks like I've already used these once, but let's keep using them up. This is Planner K MK428. I doubt it's still available, but I don't know if you can find some in the buy sell trade group or something, maybe. I don't know. So let's get this, which I have. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video, but the new calendars are available. So if you want to get the discounted, like the second half of 2024, I have discounted like the calendar year 2024 to half price. They're only $250 to print these. And then I have new listings with the academic year, so it starts with July and then goes through June of 2025 if you prefer to purchase that. Or I have the new set that starts in 2025, January through December 2025. And then the other thing that I've updated on these is that now when you purchase it, you're getting both the Sunday and the Monday start in the same file. It's not different files anymore. So you can use them however you want, but they look the same. It's the same fonts, the same sizing, the same layouts and everything. And then that is also available in the big 3x3s, which I don't know if I have any 3x3s in here. Do I? I don't know. I don't have one handy, I don't think, anywhere either. I have them in a different thing. I have one that's not, it's not these ones, it's the calendar. But anyway, you can see them on the Etsy shop that is linked in the description, and yeah, and then of course the cleaning checklists are there too. Those haven't been changed or updated or anything. I'm thinking about an update to that to where you can use them for anything other than like cleaning, so that it can be more than cleaning, but honestly, it's just it hasn't been happening. Okay, so let's do the grid and let's get our marker. And this is our last week in here, and it's gonna be our last, like, right? Yeah, so week 26 ends on the 30th, and then week 27 starts on July 1st, so we'll be in the brand new planner. Yeah, so this is our last time drawing this for a while. I did get the new monthly planner. That video is up as well, but I really am committed to trying out the 7x9 compact vertical, and I have decided to give it 3 months before giving up. I think it would have to be like really awful for me to just kind of like abandon it right away. I don't think it's fair. Not that it's a planner, it doesn't need to be fair, but you know what I mean. Like I want to give it a fair like shot before I judge whether or not it's something that can work for me. So that is what I'm doing. So this is like the last week's style grid that we're going to be drawing for a while. So let's not mess it up. I didn't even really like look at the stickers to see how I wanted to use them yet. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna have room for. 4 lines. So it's halfway through the year. How are you feeling about your year so far? How are you feeling? Are you still in the same planner? Are you, well, I guess if you're in a January to December planner, are you in the same planner? Are you starting a new planner in July? Or are you still liking the planner that you purchased for the year, or are you like over it, bored with it, sick of it, just want to try something new? All that is like totally normal and fine. I don't care about that. I feel like some people get really annoyed when people switch planners. I don't, because honestly it doesn't matter. Like, I just personally like to stay in the same planner. But I can see why other people would get bored with it, especially if planning is more of a hobby to you than something that you're using like purely to stay organized. Like if planning is more of a hobby, it makes sense to try all the new stuff or the different things and stuff, and that doesn't like bother me like it seems like it bothers other people. Okay, let's do, I want to use up these ones just because they don't fit. I don't know. I want to just get these used. And then we can even use these. I had cut those and used them. I don't know. That's not going to work. I'm not going to use those. Okay, let's do these leaves and just cut the ones at the top. I don't know why I'm doing this right now instead of writing out the dates and putting my plans in. Let's see. Let's put this here. Ooh, that's like not even on there. That's what I get for not being able to see, for not turning my planner where I can see it. You know what? I'm using this Cricut tool. This is for like getting vinyl cuts or just things off of your cutting mat. Okay, you know what I found? I have it right here. I found this at Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's the same thing. Same exact thing. So if you didn't want to buy the whole set of these, so I have a Cricut set linked in my Amazon favorites, and then I think I also have like a generic one that's a little bit cheaper that looks exactly the same. Well, this, you don't even have to buy the whole thing. If you go into your Dollar Tree in the crafting aisle, this is $1.25. So yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Obviously it's still in the package, but I can't imagine it would be any different. It looks exactly the same, even down to the little like thing at the top is just not the same color. This one's like rubberized and this one doesn't look rubberized. But like it's the same exact thing. So grab you one of those and, you know, get a couple. So you don't have to, if you like move one, you can keep one at all your different planning stations, wherever you use stickers. Okay, and let's just rip this. There we go. We could put this down at the bottom. Why not? We're trying to use things up, right? Cool. All right. So we're gonna be done with that for now. I like these, but I had cut this one, so like I couldn't use them both. I'm sure I'll find a use for those. I just like the little hearts in the background. It's very cute. And let's get the dates in before I forget. Oh, the week. I feel like I'm all over the place. Do we have a week? These cover these, right? Yeah, these are too skinny, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna put this over here. Week 26. And we are on Monday the 24th. I am really excited to be using the new planner. As much as I love this, it's just like, you know, new things are fun, the novelty of things. And then back to talking about like switching planners constantly. Some people need that to stay interested in their plans. And so like, that's definitely not something to judge. Like the way some people's brains work is they need novelty. They need something new and different to stay interested. And so having a bunch of different planners to like jump in and out of makes sense. That doesn't mean like one doesn't work, you know, it just means it works better for that person just to have like a change of scenery in a way, just for it to be new. And I think that's also why a lot of people like sticker kits, because it's something new to do in that same planner. And just using like different stickers and washi tape and stuff to change the look of the planner kind of gives you something new to look at and something fun to like want to stay interested in your plans. Anyhow, just some random thoughts as we are thinking about switching up planners and such. All right, let's see. Let's get the schedule written in. I didn't even look at it. Let's go to the monthly. I'm supposed to look at it. And you know, I have this which is supposed to kind of guide me and help me stick to like a flow with my planning, and I forgot about it. Somebody asked if I could go over this in a video, and I think I will. Just not this one. So that's on my list of videos to make. So if that was you that requested that, we'll do that. That sounds like a good video. All right, week 26. We don't have anything on Monday. I've got the prep party for my tending list on Tuesday, but I'm actually gonna do that on my own. I have decided that just since I like to share this kind of stuff and I need to have my tending list done before I do my plan, my monthly plan with me, it's just, it works out better for me to just do it on my own, but I still get a lot out of the prep party. It's something that you get with your Goal School Premium membership. And because we still talk about a lot of stuff, and it's also like, even though I will have already done it, going through it with other people helps me like get more clear on what I want to be doing, or maybe I want to change something, or maybe I, realized something based on what we're talking about. So I still am going to attend that and do that, but my tending list will already be like done. And then Thursday we have Power Hour, which I always forget to do these, so I really want to like make sure to do it. And then I have here a note that A Quiet Place is coming out that day. I think, is it the 27th or the 28th? I think it's, I don't know why I put it on there, whatever. Because I really want to go see that movie in the theater. I saw A Quiet Place 1 in the theater, and I just remember it being so good because it's quiet, and then I don't know, it's just, I just really want to see that. I like that series of movies, and I just think it would be fun to do it in the theater. So I did mark that, but that's not necessarily the day we're going to go see it, so I'm not going to write that. I think what I'll do is just write it on my to-do list to go see it, like, because my husband might be coming home that weekend. And we'll make a plan to go see it. And then we've got some Formula One. So let's get that stuff written in. Oh, I didn't check these things off. So did that. I never cleaned my car. Savings deposit I'll do, self-care plan, donations. So that's the kind of stuff that is already over here, I think. Yeah, so these are some things that are gonna get put on my list. And let's look at the dashboard. Oops. I did finish all of these books. Oh, I didn't finish After Midnight. And then I did just read, or I just started Station 11 today. So let's add that to the list. Another apocalypse book. I love me some apocalypse books. I don't remember who wrote that. Saint Mendel or I don't know. Let me look. I've got my phone over here. Emily St. John Mandel. Let's just put, I don't know how to abbreviate that. Let's just do Mandel. Sorry if St. John Mandel is the whole name. I don't know, but we're just gonna do that. And then I did my closet. I think I want to schedule that shopping trip for Monday. What is Monday, the 24th? Monday or Wednesday? Let's do Wednesday. 6/26. So that needs to go. Let's just write it right here. Let's say 6/26. Okay, and then I did get all of these. And then these are the last two things on my list that I'm gonna go look for on Wednesday. Menu plan, I don't need to do anything with that. And then, okay, let's go here. So Tuesday at 11 was the prep party. And then Thursday at 11 was the power hour. When Thursday at 11 is power hour. In order to be ready for that, I think I need to have I need to have a plan for what I'm gonna do in that hour. I'm gonna pick one thing to work on that's gonna take an hour. And so that I'm gonna add to the list. And then let's do, we'll do the house cleaning like usual on Wednesday, and then we will do, I forgot to set my timer and my camera shut off. So I don't know when it shut off, but I've been writing in these things that I want to do here. So prep party at 11, on Tuesday, which was on the calendar. My cleaning day is usually Wednesday, so we're going to keep it on Wednesday, and then I'll do a shopping trip, and I have some other errands that I need to do, which we'll write on the list, and that will all happen that day. And then 11 a.m. on Thursday, we have power hour, and so that's something I need to write on the list here too, is what I need to decide what I'm doing and be ready, like prep for power hour, so I can just, you know, only focus on the doing and not the like prepping. And then Friday is my filming day, which is what's happening now, and that's filming and planning. And then Saturday we have Formula One, and I feel like that's a sprint and then qualifying. Why do I only have, I don't remember why I didn't write, oh, because I wasn't writing qualifying. Okay, so this is where I need to figure out. So I need to look back at my my list, and I think the way I'm going to start doing this going forward in the new planner is going to work out a little bit better. So 5 a.m. is the sprint, and then what is this, the 29th, June 28th through, okay, so qualifying is at 9 a.m. I don't think we are going to be watching any of that live, just because we're going to watch the sprint before we watch qualifying, and the sprint's not till 5 a.m. I don't know, we'll see, we'll figure it out. And then the Grand Prix is at 8 a.m. and that's the Austrian, is that really Austrian Grand Prix? Spanish Grand Prix is this weekend. Yeah, it's Austrian Grand Prix. Okay. 8 a.m. That's weird. I just made a capital A. I can't remember the last time I drew a capital A. Why? That's weird. Always my A's are always lowercase. It's just how my handwriting works, and that just looks really strange to me. Austrian Grand Prix. And let's see. So let's do, we've got some stuff that we need to get done this week. Like painting the dining room. I think we will do that. Let's just do that on Sunday. Let's schedule that. Paint dining room. If I don't do it before that. I'm sure I won't do it before that. Okay. And then I don't know when I want to do the groceries and the food prep yet. I haven't really even been prepping much. Like I'll just cut up some carrots or something. Like it's not, I haven't been doing like the full thing I usually do. I feel like in the summer I don't do a lot. I still have a bunch of lettuce that I cut up like last time. We do a lot of salads and just kind of like easy, quick food. So there's not much that needs to be prepped, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of the rhythm we've fallen into for the summer. Let's get this other stuff written here. So let's figure out the plan for groceries. I need to get dining room paint, buy the paint. I need to buy some new puzzles. I love puzzles, and that's actually on my like list, my like self-care list. And you know what? I think there's some new black and white icons, BW icons from Planner Kate. I feel like I saw puzzle pieces, so definitely got to get those. They've been knocking it out of the park with new BW icons. I love those things, and my cart is full. I can't remember. I think even today, what's Friday? Yeah, I saw there were more, even more. I haven't even looked at them yet, but there's more. So I'm really, I don't know, I'm excited. Drop off donations, and I need to prep for Power Hour. Prep Power Hour. So this is like my now list. This is the stuff that I want to really do this weekend. And so I'm not going to add it to this list until this weekend has passed. I could add it to this list. I already have the savings deposit on there. The police report I just need to go on. They have like an online portal or something. I just need to go add, I think. Either I need to add the video from the person stealing from my mailbox. I either need to add it that way or email it to the officer. I can't remember, but I've been terrible by not doing that. I guess I feel like there's nothing they can do about it. It's just on record, and you know, to me it's not like urgent. I don't know. Anyway, savings deposit, I'll do the budget review with that. I don't need to write that down. School fee, I just need to get on. I'll do that whenever I do the savings deposit because I'll be on the computer. I just need to go on the little school website and pay that fee. And then House of the Dragon. Is anyone... Okay, it's been so long since the first season we forgot what's going on, and I didn't really, we sat down to watch the new episode like that just came out for season 2, and we watched the recap, and I'm still lost. I'm still like, wait, what's going on? So I want to find like a recap on YouTube. Like I'm sure somebody has done like a season 1 recap of all the important things and the people I need to remember and everything. I want to find that. So we didn't end up watching it. We haven't started it yet. And so when my husband's in town, we'll probably sit down and have like 3 episodes to watch. So we want to find that recap. I want to find like an hour long, like a video. Here's the whole first season, everything important that happened. And then I'm going to send it to him and have him watch it before he gets home so we can start the season 2. Yeah. Are you watching that show? It's a Game of Thrones like prequel, if you're not familiar. It's on HBO. Well, Max now. I don't know, they've rebranded, but anyway. Okay, so we have all of that. I want to also finish reading. I'm reading Getting Things Done again, but this time I purchased the book, and it's downstairs where I was reading it last. And so I can like highlight in it. I read it before on my Kindle from like the library, but I've learned that like self-improvement books like that, I need the physical copy. I need to own it so that I can highlight it and write in it, or I don't really get much out of it. So that's what I've been doing. I want to kind of like talk about it here on the channel because it's very related to how I will be planning. And like I want to do like a series about like how to use it, the Getting Things Done system in like our Erin Condren planners. I feel like that would be kind of fun. It'll help me work through how I can utilize that system, and then it'll give you a video to watch. Or a set of videos to watch. So I want to finish reading that and then just kind of like summarize it for myself so that I can figure out how to structure that video series. So let's kind of just add that here. I don't know that I will actually finish the book by then and get to it, but it's on the list. So that's everything on my next list, which is really kind of like for next week. This is stuff I want to finish this weekend. This is stuff that I want to make sure gets done next week. This is stuff that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. The clothesline, I've actually decided to wait just because we'll fix up the backyard and then do it then. And then repotting the houseplants. My plants, it's like they thrive on neglect. And so I feel like as soon as I repot them, they're gonna like be mad about it. And I just kind of want to let them keep thriving. But it is something I want to do because I want to divide them and get more plants out of it so that I can have more plants. But I also just kind of don't really care. And then I have some stuff here that's like work related and some videos I want to plan and some planning I need to do, and that's gonna go in a different book. So what else do I have here? I think that's it. I got the paint. Groceries I don't know about, so I'm gonna just leave it here and then figure out what I need. A lot of the stuff we're doing is just like chopped salads and throwing some chicken in the air fryer or on the grill. Honestly, my son's been like obsessed with ramen and mac and cheese lately, not together, but just, and he makes that himself, and I just buy a bunch at one time, and so like I'm not really needing to do a huge meal plan. We just kind of take it easy in the summer. All school year it's been hectic where I've had to like cook dinner every night, have it ready in time for him to eat and get his homework done before he goes to tennis and all that. And so now that we're not doing that, it's just kind of like I've been enjoying not really cooking. And then I don't know, a lot of the stuff that we have is very convenience food friendly and like stuff he will just make himself. And so like I already have a lot of things. I don't need to buy a lot of stuff fresh. I just need to kind of like restock the milk and the eggs and the butter, that kind of stuff, fresh vegetables. But even the vegetables, like we're doing a lot of frozen vegetables. So like there's just a lot. We already have a lot of what we need, and I'm not doing like huge grocery runs or huge grocery orders. And then I just stocked up on a bunch of like frozen things from Aldi that he can eat. I don't know, it's just groceries and meal planning has been very different this summer, but I'm okay with it. It's like, it's less stressful. All right, I think that's it for the plans. And let's see, Home Projects is getting the dining room prepped for the delivery of our dining room furniture, which should be coming the first week of July. Cleaning is on the list. Groceries and stuff is up here. I'm probably not going to do any like formal food prep. Garden and yard work, I think we're going to save that for later. I think we just want to focus on the dining room. Sunday reset, again, I don't think, we're just going to focus on working on the dining room, and I'm not really worried about getting reset for the following week because it's kind of like a holiday week. My husband's going to be home all week. I don't know. It's not something we need to reset for this week. Goals I already did. I looked at, movie night. Let's do movie night on Saturday, and then maybe that means we will go to the movies and see A Quiet Place. And if not, we will watch a movie at home and do like a snacky kind of dinner, like a snack board dinner upstairs at the table, at the coffee table. So that's on the calendar. And then, yeah, everything else from my list is pretty much accounted for on my goals. And gaming isn't gonna happen, like not like a formal gaming night. School we don't need to do. Self-care, I've established that the things that are on this list are self-care. There's no volunteering, and then work I'll do elsewhere. So I think we're good. I think that is everything we need over here. And then I didn't end up doing any of this. You know what? I want to do a long walk. That was the other thing. So let's put a long walk. We'll do that on like Sunday evening, especially since my husband will be home. It'll be nice to go for a long walk with him. And so I'm not using any of this stuff. We just used the washi at the top, I guess. This just shows me that I don't need to purchase these sheets. I tend to have a hard time finding a use for some of these stickers. So that's just, it's just good to know. I do like the idea of like the 7x9 daily duo sheets because of all the washi you get, not necessarily for these big like headers, like the date strip things. But you get 7 pieces of washi that covers the whole thing. And then usually, I don't know if this is an old sheet, so I don't know if like the new format does this, but it seems like there's 2 of each. So like I could get 3 weeks worth of top strips like on my compact vertical. That seems like pretty economical as far as decorating your planner for like 1 sheet. And then you have these if you wanted to use them for something, but they are kind of big. Anyway, we'll look into that whenever I'm planning in my compact vertical more. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing because I post functional planning videos on my channel. And if you like this one, you'll probably like those ones too. And if I could get this in here. And I would love to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.